Great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Both of today's teams are looking to add another win to their total and give their team some momentum as the end of the season draws nearer. Thanks for joining us as the Giants square off against the Browns. Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Number 3 is back and ready to put this one in the air. He got all of that one. This one is handled by number 13. Number 13 has a nice return, taking it back to the 34. Ball on their own 34.
Start the drive at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Browns with a 4-man front. With the pass, he went up there and he got it. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 39. Ball on their own 39.
On the play.
Cleveland using 3 linebackers. Doesn't get much behind it. He hits his receiver. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here.
47-yard line.
Let's go. Blue down. This on.
The Giants line up in Tripp's bunch. Under pressure.
That was a great defensive call. A lot of big plays are made with individual effort. You also got to give credit to this coordinator, because he's the one who puts his guys in position to make the plays.
Here we go, baby.
Cleveland comes out in a 4-3 with the pass, and it's intercepted. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
The defense lines up in the nickel. They give it to the halfback. Number 90 is there on the stop at the 38. Short gain, big hit by the defensive end.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Throwing. He was tipped.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Number 24 with the coverage.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Keep your eyes on.
New York looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. With the pass, and the catch is made. Ball comes up to make the play.
Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Pressure. Quarterback goes the wrong way here.
Yeah, when you drop back to pass and you feel the rush coming, the best option is to step up in the pocket and let the defenders go by you. And then if it isn't there, you roll to the outside. But you never, ever go backwards.
On the move. What a catch. Number 41 is there on the stop at the 5.
They're probably looking for the run here. You should throw it and hope you get a guy wide open.
A little misdirection. Number 52 is there for the tackle. The defense on both the teams has switched sides and will start the second quarter. 7 yards to go for the touchdown.
7-yard line.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. With the pass, he can't stay inbounds. He couldn't get his feet down in the end zone.
And that's just a case of him not knowing where he was. He has to be able to drag his toes there and come up with a score.
Johnson, the lone back, drops back, closing in, throwing, makes the grab. Touchdown, Browns.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The point after is good. Capitalize on good field position, get it into the end zone.
Yeah, you got to convert opportunities like that into touchdowns. And that time, they did it with authority.
Good distance. From the 3-yard line. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field.
On the return.
We like to pack the rules. Good shoot. Keep the throttle down. Hey, let's go.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down with the throw. Knocked down at the line. Number 58 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. It wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
The backs are lined up in an I.
One more, fella. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Pressure coming. Throwing short. Number 58 picks it off. The 20, the 10. And they'll score. Touchdown. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Number 3 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. But one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
From the 2-yard line. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
At the 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hands it off.
They have a bunch of guys in this defense that can really get after their quarterback. With their speed and quickness, they can get around the blockers and put a lot of pressure on the signal caller.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. The 30, he made the catch. Has room. The 10, touchdown, New York.
Time to call a special teams play.
The point after is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
From the 1-yard line. Slips the tackle. Cleveland sends the offensive unit out onto the field looking to build the lead.
At the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Gets pulled down from behind. Kennard is there on the stop at the 13. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Under pressure, he gets there and pulls him down from behind.
Run behind your best blockers when you really need to get a little room to work with.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
You got to run it to give yourself a little more room to work with.
2 minutes left. The Giants come out in a nickel package. Fakes the handoff, looking for something long. He has it. Midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. He dives, touchdown.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him. You better kick it here.
The point after is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
From the 2. Sheds the tackle. The Giants need to score quickly as they start this drive at the 46-yard line. Manning sends a man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Sends this pass out of play. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Giants.
This is a good special teams play.
The point after is good. So they come onto the field and get a touchdown on the first play.
That was one of those plays that an offensive coordinator dreams about. He draws it up, puts it in the playbook, tells the team to study it, and they execute it perfectly.
This one is fielded by Hawkins.
With this lead, I'd just run the ball and go into halftime ahead.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Pressure. The rush gets to him from behind.
When you play man-to-man that well, it limits a quarterback's options, and it'll result in a sack sometimes.
On the run.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Giants come out in a dime package. Off-balance throw. The pass is picked off. Brady throws that one right to the defense, John.
Yeah, he thought he had his man, but the defender was able to make that one move to get position, and it was over.
Only one man back. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. But what it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Number 34, the lone setback. Number 45, the motion man. Throwing it away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. There's about 1 minute left.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ain't no way. Keep the throttle down.
Cleveland with 6 defensive backs. Gets the pass off. Number 58 is there on the stop at the 48-yard line.
Time to call a special teams play.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. This one goes out of bounds.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Ball on their own 13. Crowell lines up behind his fullback in the I. Hand off to the tailback. Jenkins is there for the tackle. At the 15, it's 2nd down and 8 to go. Crowell is the deep back with a counter play. Can't bring him down. Jenkins is there on the stop at the 25.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
Ball on their own 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Gets the toss to the left. The defender goes down. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 31. 2nd and 4. The Giants come out in a nickel back. Hand off to the tailback. Kennard is there on the stop at the 31-yard line. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Out of the I formation. A little misdirection. Adams comes up to make the play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter with
We're ready to begin.
Number 5 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Will be kicking off to start the 2nd half. Hawkins back to return.
This one is fielded by Hawkins. Hawkins finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 26. Ball on their own 26.
Not today. Watch the play. Turn it out here.
Only one man in the backfield.
One right. Let's go. Clear. Play hard and fast, baby.
With the throw, incomplete pass. He had too much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
Looks like he might be pressing a little bit out there. He needs to be a little more patient, find his receiver, and then deliver the ball on the spot that his receiver can go to.
On the call, great move to get free. Number 24 comes up to make the play at the 39. Ball on their own 39.
39-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Get us on. 19.
Tosses it out to the left. Number 54 holds him down behind the line.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Ball on their own 36.
Let's go, boys. Danny. Let's go.
New York comes out in a 4-3 with a counter play. Jenkins is there for the tackle at the 42.
You need a nice pickup here. Make sure he's deep enough before you throw.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Dropping back. Closing in. Tom Brady gets brought down for the sack. He's been thrown to the turf 5 times today. Number 13 lines up deep for the punt return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
A smart coach would call this play.
First and 10.
On the 20-yard line.
Bring it up, baby. Blue jam, blue jam.
Number 34, the deep back, dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 20.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. One back. Hey, watch that screen. Here we go. Here we
Cleveland
go.
goes with a 4-man front. Number 45 moves in motion.
Watch your eyes.
Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete.
Try this ball here.
Number 13, the intended receiver on the play.
Let's go. They soft, man. Flavor, flavor.
Number 34, the lone back.
Lou.
They'll blow this play dead because there appears to have been early movement. Number 77 was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
Third down.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Pressure coming.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 39.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Here we go, baby.
New York using 3 linebackers. Great fake. Deep throw. He has it. Number 41 is there on the stop. He's at the 2.
Time to feed it to the big guy. Let the fullback punch it in.
It's first and goal at the 2-yard line.
First and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. Looking for the corner. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 3-yard line.
You're almost there. Now finish it off and get in the end zone.
3 yards will get them 6 points. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Browns ahead of the Giants 21-14. They're 3 yards away from scoring.
Watch your man. Let's ride, man. Watch it. 36.
Crosses it out to the right. Runs through the tackle. Collins comes up to make the play at the 1-yard line.
Okay, you need to cap this drive now.
It's third and goal at the 1.
Be careful. Here we go. Come on.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. Touchdown, Brown.
The offensive line did a great job of generating a big push and allowed him to follow him right in for the score. You better kick it here.
Number 3 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 28-14. Browns.
Cleveland is lined up for the kickoff. Number 13 back to return.
This one is handled by number 13.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
Ball on their own 27, making some changes along the defensive front. The Browns with a 4-man front. Manning sends a man in motion with the throw. Almost intercepted. Shepard was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Campbell was there on the coverage.
Receiver on the play.
Back in the gun. They soft, man. Rabbit now. Here it comes. Get it
The
up.
Browns line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 33. Third and 5.
Third and 5. Ball on the 33.
They're making some changes up front.
Okay, baby. Come on. Watch
Throwing. And it's complete. Number 23 is there on the stop at the 38-yard line.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
No, stop that motor. Off the run. Hey. Tennessee.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Number 80 was his intended target. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
The intended receiver on the play.
Rabbit. All right, now. Deuce it. Ain't no thing.
Out of the I formation.
Keep moving.
Dropping back. Throws it. And he makes the grab. And he ducks out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up.
Go.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. Manning with a man in motion.
What's the hard count? Let's go now.
Under pressure. Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Taylor is there for the tackle at the 40.
Boom. This defense will stop him for sure. Heck, this is a good one to call.
2 minutes to go.
40-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Come on.
From the gun. They'll pass on first down. Pressure with the throw. Knocked away. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Let's run, man.
Cleveland lines up in a 4-3. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first. The Browns come out in a nickel package. Manning sends a man in motion.
Here we go. It's on.
Throwing it away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. 4th and 10 coming up.
Hey, let's go. All on us, y'all.
They're in a tough spot here, but they have to go for it. Dropping back with the throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
Let's go. Knock him out.
Looking upfield. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing on the run.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Number 40 was the intended receiver on that play. Missed tackle. Harrison comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. 3rd and a deuce.
On the play.
Keep moving.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Number 52 takes him down before he can get the first.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
On the play.
Colquitt will come in now to punt it away. Number 13 back to return. They'll spot this one where it went out.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck maybe.
Throws it, drops the interception. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Green 86. We're talking about green.
Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. Number 23 is there for the tackle at the 35. And they hurry up to the line.
Danny going. Danny. Let's go, D. Let's go.
He'll pass on first down with the pass, and it's intercepted. The 40. Taylor makes the fourth quarter interception. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 31-yard line. So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win. And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. The Giants call a timeout. They have no timeouts left. Ball on the 33-yard line.
What's the hard count? Clear.
Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory. He'll just take a knee.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
On third down now, they have to get it to the 21-yard line to pick up a first.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
He's going for it all. Ooh, nearly picked off. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
Number 3 will have to get a lot of leg into this one. A booming kick, and it's good. From the 1-yard line. The Giants have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 31.
31-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. That's coming through, baby. Let's go.
Cleveland lines up in a 4-3.
Get it up. Play football. Here we come.
They'll pass on first down. Throwing. Taylor is there for the tackle at the 40. They want to hurry it up here.
10 on the play.
Let's run, man. Be careful.
Gets the pass off. Picked off. Big mistake by the offense.
Now's not a good time to rub it in. Just down
Play
it.
hard and fast, baby. Let's go. Set. Watch the play.
He'll take a knee.
He should probably play it safe. Just down the ball.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we go.
He'll just take a knee.
You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out.
Watching the knee. Don't stop that motor.
He'll take a knee. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Cleveland 31, New York 14.
New York 14.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.